inside the Falcon cockpit. Oh yeah. Look at this beauty. You know I gotta be in the cockpit when I'm wearing my Han shirt, baby. Oh yeah. Woo, leaving the Falcon now. Sure. This is so cool. Oh man.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I will do my best, R2. This is so cool. So cool, thank you. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris, coming at you for another Deerfish Gaming video, and I'm live from the Millennium Falcon, and I'm excited to talk about my Galactics experience and what deck I'm playing now. And yeah, so I haven't made a video in a little while. I just kind of procrastinated it, kept thinking I can make the deck better, and sometimes we make mistakes and we're a silly goose head, and I was a silly goose head in this scenario, and before I knew it, I procrastinated it too long, and just kept thinking I can make it better, and it was time to go to Galactics. So I was gonna make a video when I got back, but I got sick. But here we are now. My voice is just refusing to come back, so we're just gonna move along with life. Here's the list. I'm gonna talk about my matchups, and then I'm gonna talk about my list. I've done a couple of takes where I've gone ramblies back and forth, and I'm gonna stick to one thing and then move on to the next. Okay, so I went 0-2. Okay, my first match was against Sabine. I did not have. If you're looking at the list now, you probably see it. Besides like Fang Fighter, I didn't really have anything that was gonna be thrown in against Sabine to help my matchup against Sabine really, and I felt it. I felt missing mainly the village protectors. My opponent had a good game plan to answer my turret, and um and game one and game two, so it kind of sucked. But game one, it was a Chewbacca pilot on turn two, and then a dark saber on flipped Sabine, and what you call it, a Sabine's masterpiece to finish off with the ping potentially. Was it that game or was it the next game? I think it was the next game. I think it was just the two upgrades in game one, and I didn't have any upgrade hate in my main deck anymore, so that was to my detriment. And then in game two, I did side in the disabling Fang Fighter, but it doesn't do you any good if you don't draw it. And yeah, so game two was the game where the Sabine's masterpiece with the red ping finished off my turret, but also the Sabine leader got a dark saber, and I did not have a Fang Fighter to to answer. So I just wasn't prepared for the Sabine. I would definitely have village protectors in going forward. I have updated my list based off of looking at other people's lists, watching Galactics back, and just looking at the meta, assessing the meta. There was I think almost either 500 or almost 600 other Hantu Blues there, so a lot of people to collaborate brains with and figure out a good list going forward for the meta. I will show that list when I get done talking about the list here in a second. Now let's talk about my round two. Was a Hantu Blue mirror. The first two games kind of came down to crate slams, who was able to effectively slam the crate better. And then game three, my opponent, he probably sided him in game two, but game three is where it was much more effective. The Ray 5-drop blue legendary was very, very good. Was able to get some heals, and I couldn't fell it, so it's just she was a big girl. And yeah, my opponent was able to effectively control the board, and not allowing me to really gather the force at all. And it was a close game still. I think I ended with like 14 or 15 damage on his base, and I had a couple of crates in hand, but he just had too many units on the board. and he was able to take out my turret that I had and then swing for game. Me playing a crate didn't really matter. So I went 0-2, and this is the list I used. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I did get a little, not a little upset. I got a lot upset, and I had to recover. But I did recover, and uh, that is the thing about losing, is a great time to learn. And I was able uh, to turn it around and have a great time and support my friend that was there. And um, I was happy that he was still in it, and he was kind of in it until the end of the day. And I had a great day supporting him, looking around, getting some video that I'm going to be showing when I get done talking about my Galactics deck. Um, but yeah, so nothing special. The Owen Lars was something that I really liked. That I know there are a lot of people on Owen, a lot of people not on Owen. I really, really like Owen. Very, very good against control. You can play him for free, kind of insulation against power of the dark side. Um, and then also, it's just a lot of good restore. Just a lot of good restore. Um, he ended up is the reason why I went down to one redemption in the sideboard, no redemption in the main deck, because I found that I was restoring more with the Owen Lars than I was with the redemption, and he was just allowing me to grab another force unit from the deck also. Um, Bendu, I like Bendu. In my testing, Bendu was doing really well for me. I only played 2 matches, so um, I can't really tell you that he did anything fun. I didn't play him in those 2 matches, but then also I kind of taken Bendu out of now. I do like Bendu, but you'd always rather play a Crate on 8 or a Luke on 7. It is what it is. Um, but maybe another time Bendu gets better. Maybe after rotation, Bendu becomes a phenomenal monster. Han 2 will be a rotated 2, but I like Bendu. I was a believer, but I do think after playing, I think he's probably a card you can cut. Um, and then other than that, I was running 2 Force Lightnings in the main deck to power up my Anakin. Um, and yeah, and I had 2 Chams in the sideboard. Um, yeah, I don't think I'd have them in there. Going forward, um, I think I put them in there for Hantu Green Force, because they were playing ETH Koth. But to be honest with you, if they play Gunji and General's Blade, it was kind of a blowout for them anyway. There's really no way to come back if if they sequenced it right and made the right plays. They were able to get like an Obi-Wan out there after they played the General's Blade and the Gunji attack, and then play Obi-Wan for cheaper for free as a 3/3 essentially. So, um, yeah, there's just so many ways you could fall so far behind against the Hantu Green Force. So I probably would just take out the Chams. But yeah, so this is my deck. Wasn't anything too special. I probably could have made a 10-minute video about it before Galactics. So I do apologize, guys, but I'm not gonna do that going forward, and I am gonna show you the deck that I'm playing now. What you would call it, and I will, we'll be showing updates going forward. And I think I got another deck that I'm gonna start trying, and I'll get a video ready for that. And hopefully by the time I do my next video, my voice will be feeling better. But let's switch to the Hantu Blue list that I would run now. If you were like, Chris, I still want to play Hantu Blue, what should I run? Well, you would run this. Okay, so here is the updated list. So right off the bat, I really like the daughter. I think that was a great idea. There was quite a few people, I think, running the daughter at Galactics, and they were having success. And I was kind of meh on Poe. Like, Poe is a great card, but I think um, I don't know. I just felt like there had to be something better, and I think other people figured it out. I think it was the daughter, especially when you're using the Force list, because I was often having the Force and being able to use it, and then I was going to be able to get it back, and I could have used that ability of healing 2 from the daughter. So I think that is a very, very good tech, and so I don't think she'll do you wrong. Um, I still like the hammerheads and the red fives. I know a lot of people are starting to run the entrenched, but I really like the hammerheads and the red fives. Um, and I also like power of the dark side in the main deck. So I just really, really liked. I seen another list tech that power of the dark side, and I was like, ooh, that's spicy. I don't remember if they had it in the main or the side deck. My mind has been all over the place, but I really liked that idea from one of the lists I saw from Galactics, and so I was like, okay, I think Power of the Dark Side, that's a good tech. So yeah, this is what I would play if I was to update the list, and I got the Village Protectors in the side, and I've changed out the Fang Fighters for the Confiscate to insulate yourself against Force Throw, and also you can confiscate and then play something. Whereas Fang Fighter, you play Fang Fighter, but it's like, was it that good? Whereas you can play Confiscate, take out that Sabine's Dark Saber, and then you could still play a Kiadimundi, and get a Force double draw, or you could even play Chirrut for three. You know what I mean? There's all sorts of things you could do. But I don't know. I like Fang Fighter, but I think in this list, I think Confiscate is just better, adds you more versatility, and it's a one drop. So yeah, but yeah, I like playing Haunted Blue. I'm kind of burnt out on it though, and I'm on it to a new list. So what is that list? It is Chancellor Palpatine Blue Force. That's another list that had there was a few people that did really well, and so I essentially neck decked that list, and then I've made a few changes, and so I'll go over that list here in a minute. But first, let's watch the clips that I got from Galactics.
Okay. Oh yeah, these are special.
Okay.
Boba Fett.
Ooh.
Asajj Ventress.
Nice.
Okay.
That's the Boba Fett, right?
Yeah, the Boba pilot.
That Sarge is fire.
Yeah. I just wish I liked her more.
Well, the reason I would use her is because she's in the 1000.
Yeah. I got Ahsoka Tano
Legendary.
and Quinlan Voss.
Ooh, that new one of us, right?
Yeah.
That looks cool. Looks cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. Damn warrior.
Okay.
Where did the sun even come up from?
I
Old
don't know.
Republic?
No. I don't think so.
Ooh.
Ooh, the Invisible Hand. And another Quinlan Voss.
Okay.
Ezra.
That's nice.
Yeah. Oh, Ahsoka.
The ambush one.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Now that pack is way easier. Maybe I just got better at it. And we pull it to the side. And the first one is another Ezra.
Another Ezra. Okay. Asajj Ventress.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
I actually like the art. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, my friend got like 5 legendaries.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he got really lucky.
I haven't got that one so far.
Yeah.
But, let's see. I gotta show you in order. Alright. First card. Ooh.
Snoke. Oh, that's hot.
Yeah. Oh. Pilot Han.
Ooh, Pilot Han, yeah.
Okay.
Now you got half of yours legendaries too. Okay.
2 more. That snuff looks fire.
He really does. That Han looks good too.
Yeah. It was like, I just wish I could run the Han. Oh my god, this one's getting frustrating. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Prize packs. Another well, you got a playset.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
Oh, the new Obi-Wan. That's neat.
Yeah.
That's good.
And it's playable for a while.
Yeah.
Like that, sure.
It doesn't immediately rotate out like this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though he arguably looks the coolest.
So far.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this 5th pack Vader look?
Okay. So that was the easiest way to open it, you found?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. That seemed pretty to open like butter that time.
Yeah.
Oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi and
Boba Fett pilot.
That's at least cool art.
Oh no. Yeah, it's really cool art.
Ooh, yeah. Well, that's what's up. I think you got some good pulls.
Yeah, I'm upset with this.
So why Chancellor Palpatine Blue Force? Well, just because I really like that you can do everything in this deck. You can play Vaders, you can play Luke, you can play Anakin, yeah, you can play Yoda, Yaddle, Power of the Dark Side, Super Laser Blast, Snoke, Avenger. You can play everything you want to. So, I looked at Mick Bobber. He got rank 68 at Galactics. And so if you want to go and look at the original list that I net decked, you can look at that list. Mick Bobber, he got 68th out of everybody at Galactics. Very, very good job. He is 200 IQ, able to come up with, a template for people to work off of with this list. Very, very, with this leader. Much respect. Much respect. So I took his list and I ran it for a few matches. The only thing that I changed right from the get-go was I added in 2 Shin Flurries and 2 Vaders, and I really, really like the Shin Flurries and the Vaders. I mean, I really like them. Shin Flurry is good with Talzin's Assassin too. It's also good uh, with with Anakin, with Luke. But yeah, if you hold a Shin Flurry and you get a Vader, or if you have a Vader and you draw a Shin Flurry, it's very, very good. Um, it is kind of a dead card without it. I will admit that, but you do draw a lot of cards, and I do get that off a lot more than you would think. I've gotten it off a lot more than I thought, and so I think at 2/2 is just fine. Maybe even need to go up to three, back up to three of the Shin Flurry. Um, but I put in constructed lightsabers over frozen and carbonite just because I just really like the constructed lightsaber. I like the versatility of it in this deck, and just in case people try to keep me from doing flippy flippies, I have a card to play no matter what scenario. Um, and then I also have Hot Shot Blaster because I think that card is really nasty, and I think there's been a couple scenarios where I think I could have done it just a little bit more damage and maybe been the aggressor, or forced them to want to take me out. Maybe I don't have my constructed lightsaber, but I could smuggle a hot shot blaster on turn two to make Yaddle a 4/4 or something like that. You never know. I think it really comes in handy. You get to attack, you get a power boost, and also potentially a good way to get your flippies off, and then still potentially get to claim. Um, so yeah, I really really like the addition of the hot shot blaster, and then I added the fireball in because I just feel like I need some more uh, turn one action in space to combat other people trying to go space, and the fireball will still kill itself on the next turn, just in case they try to not go space after you play the space unit. Um, that way, at the beginning of the next turn, it'll pop. You can still flip, play Power of the Dark Side, and get the removal going. Because typically, I've found you're not going to go to base that often. You're trying to just control the board, do flippy stuff with your leader, and your leader is going to do a lot of damage to their base. Um, but there are scenarios where once you get control of the board, you can just start going base, and you pretty much will run away with the game because being able to play once you get control of the board and you can just freely do your flips however you please, it's very hard for you to stop. But it is a very hard deck to play to get to that point. Um, but yeah, so that's all the changes I made really. Um, let's see, I got two restocks. Yeah, he had one fire. I have two vigilances in the side, and I have instead of having three super laser blasts in the main, I got two super laser blasts in the main and one in the side. The Jedi lightsaber is so good, by the way, guys. If you are going against somebody who's mainly doing ground shenanigans, you just throw that Jedi lightsaber, you sight it in for some of your space units, and you're gonna have a great time. I threw a Jedi lightsaber on a Snoke, and it felt so nasty. So yeah, but so this is the deck I'm playing now, and maybe when I feel better, and also whenever I've got some more games under my belt, and maybe can do a little bit more explaining, and maybe have maybe potentially some more changes. Who knows? I'll do a more in-depth video on this leader because it is definitely one I think you guys should try out before rotation hits because he will rotate. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching the video. Sorry it's been a while, and sorry my voice has been hoarse, but I figured I just needed to go ahead and make the video. I will see you guys next time. Peace.